Hi, good afternoon once again. My name is John Adimola Akanwo, the MDC of Agdoden Nigeria Limited, a company into real estate, agriculture, logistics, and oil and gas. It's a pleasure to have Mr. Emmanuel
Ebogoye Bosoye.
Ebogoye
Yes.
on Smart Growth this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
It's
Good
a pleasure
afternoon.
having you here.
Me too. The pleasure is mine.
Yes, can I meet you?
All right. My name is Emmanuel Ebogoye. I am a graduate of political science from Brazali University,
Oh,
and I'm into business. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm into sales of gadgets like electronic gadgets regarding the home. It can be blender, it can be microwave, television, anything regarding the home myself. So that's what
wow.
I do over years and over the time. Yes.
So, how long have you started this business?
So I started in 2022.
2020, 2022.
Yes.
That's about 3 years now.
Yes.
And since you've started, how many clients do you have now?
So far, I would say the client are not that massive, but it's something we can write home about and say, okay, indeed, it's okay. Sustainable for a while, but not that much, but it's okay. But thank God for referral
So
basis.
can you give something like, if can you give something like a figure?
A figure, I can't really give a particular figure because the demand varies in months, and if you know how the business I think demand goes. Sometimes in a month you might have like 5 to 10 customers. Sometimes you might have like 10 to 15, depends on whoever is patronizing you. So
Okay, so for this your business that
yeah,
you're doing, I expected, if you're saying that 10 to 15 people,
yes,
because this, if you did with all these gadgets that you talked about, we have these things are things that people are in need of on a daily basis.
yeah, true.
So I think you having 15 to 10 customers is kind of low.
Yeah, the thing is, thank God for yeah, user online marketing. That's what I would say. It has really been helpful. Before, what I do is have this physical meeting with my clients. That whenever they request for any of the goods like I have, so it's not really like an inflow every time, but so far it has been helpful, I would say. And I also thank God for referrals. That has been
Okay.
helpful too. So it comes in, and sometimes some days are good, some days are bad. So
For the business.
yes, not all days are
Okay.
good.
So like you said, you have 15 to 10 to 15 customers now.
Yes.
How do you want to double this client? How can you double this client base?
Okay, by doubling this my client base, what I've been doing so far to sustain them is for every package that I deliver, I have like a pack that is supporting them. Like if it's like a blender or something like that, I might have like a book or a pen, just like a package for like a gift for them for
Okay.
patronizing me. So sometimes that book carries my name, carries my brand, carries everything that I want, and they'll just take it alongside with them. So it's sometimes have been very helpful. So that's the only way I've been using, and so far that's why I can be able to amount to that 10 to 15 people.
10 to 15. So
Yes.
on each of these clients, how much revenue do you make on each of these clients?
Oh, depending on the goods. Depending
Depends
on
on the goods. Okay,
yes,
so let me say
depending on the
something
goods.
like a blender.
A blender. So a blender
So how much do you make?
a blender. So if a customer asks for one blender, so we don't just order. You just order for one blender. I wait for other orders that will support because one order does not just fly like that. So I wait for a pool. Maybe have a blender, have a microwave that is much. Then when sending it out, it's massive. Than sending single because if you send it, you're still going to pay for dispatch. You're still going to pay for delivery. You're still going to pay for other one or two logistics.
So after all of these
That
expenses, how much do you make
let's say give or take
per
per goods
client? Per
per
client,
client, uh, 15,000 naira.
15,000. So
Yes,
if you have 15, 10 to 15 clients,
yes,
so times 15, so roughly you are going to be having like 150,000 per. Eh?
yeah.
in a month.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes.
It might be more than that.
Yeah, sometimes it might be lesser than that.
So that is what you're telling me now, is that at the end of the month, per each client, you can make up to 150,000.
Yeah.
And when you multiply it by 10,
Yes.
that should be like 1.5.
Sometimes.
So that comes
So
to my next
yes,
question. So how much do you make roughly with all of the expenses and all of that? Your monthly revenue?
my monthly revenue. Wow, I've not really calculated that for now. I've not really had that on my checklist.
Because you are doing a business.
Yes.
There must be a track record
Yes.
of what you do. These are some of the things where some entrepreneurs are missing it.
Yeah, true.
You must be able to track your record, how much you make on a daily basis, how much you make on a weekly basis, how much you make on a monthly basis, so that you'll be able to use that to determine your growth level. Are you growing? If what you're making every month is still the same thing you're making the second month, the third month, you have to now sit down and calculate and know that, okay, these are some of the things I should do so that I can do more better. Because if you don't have the particular figure on what you're doing, you'll not be able to determine the growth level of that business. So every business that starts small, the beauty of it is to grow the business.
Yeah.
And if there are some things that you need to do, so that you need to now be somebody who understands what data. You must have a database for your business every month, every week, what comes in, what goes out, so that you can expand your business. You can't just be at that same level at every time. So you must to take note of that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to take home as take home advice, and I'll work on it. So thank you very much.
So now, you have a platform. Do you have a platform? Do you have a shop, or do you have a shop where you display some of your gadgets, or it's just online?
It's online for now.
It's online for now.
Yes.
So how long have you started from the online?
Since 2022, that's when I started. But I started making more sales in 2023.
Okay, so
So
every sales you're making now is from online.
yeah, it's online.
So what are your vision?
So the vision is to open a storehouse. The vision is to open a storehouse where I can keep these my goods, and having a shop where I can keep these my goods, where customer can come and patronize me. At least there's a physical presence. I have an online presence, but I would need more of a physical, even though the online is not that tangible enough, but this is something for me. So I will need a physical
So
presence.
that
Physical
online
shop.
that is not tangible enough,
Yeah.
who is handling? Are you the one handling your
Yes, for
page?
now. Yes, for now.
And so I think in that aspect, you need to look for an expert to help you set your, because I know that online, people sell much online.
Yeah.
And with this kind of thing that you're selling, there's a kind of way you run the ad, you make more money. You can be having like 10 customers in a day. Yes. So what you need to go out to look for now is somebody who can help you to set your target audience where. And when now you have been doing online for like a period of 2 years,
3 years,
almost 3 years, you need to look for something so that you get a store where people can visit and even order this thing.
Yes, can just add up to it then.
So you say roughly you make up to 1.5 million naira. So you've not been able to determine that.
Yes, I've not been.
So what about average?
An average.
On
I
an
would
average,
say on an average, I would say
500,000.
Yes, I would say 500.
Do you stay on the island?
No, I stay on the mainland.
Okay, that's why.
Yes.
Where on the mainland?
Afromedia.
Afro. That is
Ajangbadi side. Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's okay. That's why.
So we get more from this is from
Because
Alaba.
if it's a hair, it's easy for you to enter
Get to
Alaba,
Alaba,
do
come
your
back
business
exactly.
that.
And I don't normally what I do I because of the there's a little barrier, which is most persons with you selling as a person with disability is kind of tedious because of they would like, okay, why are you selling this thing? So is it because are you selling because of sympathy or because of empathy? So most of the buyers we get is from sympathy. So what I do is to tweak that sympathy to empathy, because through sympathy the business will not last long. If how long would they want to owe, and they will owe you credit sympathy. But with empathy, there's a value attached. Okay, they want to know what you sell. Okay, is this particular product durable? And so most times, what I also do is I go to this company themselves. I tell them, okay, I want to buy this from your company at a very
So
lower rate.
this brought me to the last question, and second to the last question I'll be asking you.
Yeah.
How can you double your yearly, your revenue yearly?
That's a very tricky one.
Because if you're making 500,000 in a month as your monthly revenue,
Yeah.
so I'm just imagining you staying on the island. You understand? So that's why I asked that question. That where do
That's
you
true.
stay?
It's on the mainland.
So the mainland.
You know, getting a securing a spot in the island is very costly. Even the shopping on the island is very
So
costly.
one thing that most people don't understand is that island is where the business is.
Yes, true. Very
So
true.
the money that you're looking at that is that exorbitant.
Yeah.
You make it on the island and you live on the island. But all of them work in
Hand in
between.
hand. Oh.
You understand me? So now, if you're making 500,000 every month and all that, with all of that expenses, that is what you have. So how do you want to? That is every month. So how do you want to double it for your yearly revenue? Because in a year now, let's say 500,000 multiplied by 12, that is 6 million.
Wow.
How do you want to?
It's something I've never thought of before.
So as a business person and as an entrepreneur, you need to think. You can't stay on the same level for a long time.
Yeah.
You set a time for yourself. So as some you say 3 months, as some you say 6 months, you must move.
Although I had a time frame for this my business, because currently I can thank God for the growth so far. Because when it started, it felt like the world is going to end. So far, I can say the patronage I've been getting, I already targeted. My plan now currently is to where can I secure a space like a physical presence apart from being online.
Okay.
A physical presence whereby they can come and see, because some of the setback I have is, where's your physical shop?
Yes,
They want to
because
see.
it's very
It's
rare
very so
sometimes
some
for people
scam
to
is
trust
always
you
trust me
online.
exactly.
So that trust level. But as you keep on and delivering at
Yes.
every point in time, that you have not disappointed any client, so definitely people can recommend.
Yes, that's the
online
referral
and
I
all
got.
that.
That's the referral I do get sometimes. So over time, so now my target now is to secure a physical presence. Then thereafter, think of how I can grow from there. Then elevate the business. If it's to move from point A to point B, maybe like relocating down.
So that question I ask is your yearly revenue now, according to what you said you make every month, it's 6 million. So how do you want to double that 6 million?
Let me say, I would think about that and get back, because that's a very high tasking
Because
one.
people are looking, people are online and watching them. They want
I
to
know.
know.
They want to know
what
how I
are
want to
you just-
double it.
But
Yes.
anyway,
But I will come back to that.
and so you have to just think.
Yes, think it through.
So don't stay on the same level
Yes,
for a longer
yes,
time and
yes.
all that.
But trust me, I will come back to that. I thank you for widening this
Your
understanding,
yes.
which is very good. I've
Okay,
thought
so
of it.
you
But
said you studied political
Political
science.
science, yes.
So are you involved in politics?
Nah, no, I'm not involved in politics.
So why you don't want to put that in practice?
Currently, I kind of like what I do. I enjoy what I do. So no.
Now for this business,
Yes,
right?
I enjoy
And
what
so
I
now you now need to do more about the
Yeah.
business. Okay. And the last question is, what are the challenges you are facing now in the business, and you think these challenges need urgent attention?
Okay, so most of the challenges I face is most of the time is the turn down from my mobility.
Okay.
Mobility, like the ability to move around. So sometimes when I use this part riders still
They can delay.
exactly
They can tell you
they are
on
there,
their way,
they are on their way, and whether they are not there. So if I can, because I'm working towards that, if I can secure my own personal dispatch riders that will help me deliver my own goods to my customers. That's something I'm looking at. I'm working towards securing.
Okay, so you
Yes.
get a bike,
Yes.
you get a
A driver.
and
Yes.
a biker, your bike riders, and you put them on maybe on
Yes. On
salary or
salary.
every
And
sport.
exactly.
So don't you think when you get the bike might not be only working for you alone. It might still be working for
That's
that,
where
so that another avenue
that's
to
where
make more money
that's
from
another
you.
place that also for a 5 would do that. I know I will also do a background check on that person, so I would not just give him my bike just for free.
And what I'm saying now, if you get a good ones, you can still use it
Use
as
that
a
leverage
means.
as a means to get
More other
them.
people that are doing
Exactly.
business, they can take the
Who's-
they can book from you, and you still make money from
Exactly. It's something to still leverage on.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty good. You have your Instagram handle.
Yes, I do.
So is it only Instagram you?
For now, only Instagram. Triple E.
So why don't you look at expanding your distance to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook? So I think you should go on with that.
That would be something now.
So you can let people know your handle.
Triple E gadgets.
Triple
On
E
Instagram.
Gadgets.
Yes.
We gets on Instagram.
Gadget, yes, on Instagram.
Okay, it's a pleasure having you.
Nice meeting you too.
So do you have any question for me?
No question for now, but thank you for the eye opening and thank you for the brainstorming question you just gave about time frame, and which I will go back home, go back to my drawing board and
work on something.
Yes, work on something very tangible. I know I would do that, definitely.
Okay, it's a pleasure having
nice
you.
Meeting you, my brother.
On Smart Group.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. Bye.
All right.
This program is supported by ACT Foundation.